Hello everybody and welcome to my latest video. My name is Queen Chioma and I'm the Pageant Director for UK's Dazzling Beauty. I'm also a motivational speaker, TV presenter and a singer and a beauty queen. So today I'm going to be giving you the top tips, or shall I say the top excuses for why people do not enter beauty pageants. So the first excuse that people give for not entering beauty pageants is the excuse of it's too far. Most of the live heats that are in most beauty pageants are across the UK or maybe the world. And sometimes what happens is you find yourself doing your local pageant, which is just in your area, so it's all wonderful. For example, if there was a Miss London heat for a competition, it would be so easy for me to go and enter that competition if I fitted into the criteria, because it's in London and I'm from London. However, how hard is it to go across to a very far place, such as, let's say, Wolverhampton, which is really far from London, and go and compete in a beauty pageant? I think it's a lot harder. So my point I'm trying to make is people actually think, oh no, it's too far, I can't travel there, who's going to go with me, how am I going to get back? All these excuses come to their mind, all these thoughts, and they end up limiting themselves and not actually thinking of a way when there is a will. So my advice to you today is to try and find somebody that will go with you to this very far pageant, and also bear in mind that your opportunities in life may not necessarily all come to your doorstep. You may need to actually come out of your comfort zone and find these opportunities. If somebody said they were going to give you £2 million and all you have to do is get on a train to Glasgow and meet them there, and you can bring your family along with you, I'm sure you would go, because you're going to get £2 million. So why not do the same thing for your dreams, your goals and aspirations? Be determined to succeed, even if it's Leicester, Wolverhampton, Oxford, whether it's in Milton Keynes. Get out your house, get yourself together, put yourself in that right place where you can shine, succeed, meet people and have these wonderful opportunities that are waiting for you to have. I didn't know that I was going to win Miss Charity Kent when I did the Face of Europe competition. Because I put myself out there and went all the way to Folkestone, Kent, I actually ended up winning that title. If I had stayed at home in my comfort zone and said, oh no, it's too far, I found a will. I found the will within me, and because I had the will, there was a way. So I want to encourage you, push yourself to be successful. And I found myself going to many different places to compete in pageants. For example, Miss Great Britain, I went to Essex, I went to Wolverhampton, I went to Oxford. I competed in all these different places, and I came second runner-up for Miss West Sussex for Miss Great Britain in 2010. And I was determined to succeed. It wasn't just about me wanting it with a wishy-washy want. I really wanted to achieve success. I wanted to get myself out there. I saw the opportunities that doing Miss Great Britain brought for me. For example, I featured in OK magazine. One of our girls from UK's Dazzling Beauty has already made the front cover of one of the newspapers. So look, there are opportunities out there. If you put yourself in the right place, maybe you'll be on the front cover. Now, the second common excuse that people give for not entering a beauty pageant or for not going to a live regional heat is it's too expensive. I can't afford it, it's too expensive. All the things that we buy each day, think about all the chewing gums, the bottles of water we use our money for. Of course, these things are very important. We do need our bottles of water, we need our chewing gum, we need our snacks and so on and so forth. But don't let money come in the way of you being successful. Find ways to raise that money for you to enter a beauty pageant. If you spend one whole week asking some friends, family, getting people on Facebook to sponsor you, use the time that you have to actually speak to your neighbours in the local area and say, hi, I'm doing a beauty pageant, I'm going to be entering a competition, will you please sponsor me? Imagine £2 from each person in 1 week and how much money that will come to. When I was trying to win the title of Miss Charity UK, I went onto the streets, I went along with friends and got people to help me, and I raised money on the streets. I spent one day and I raised £200 in one day. I sang at events, I did everything positive, good things to try and raise money for charity. And so I'm advising you, if you want to enter a beauty pageant, ask your friends and your family to support you. It may seem a bit embarrassing to ask friends and family. Of course, you may not want to ask them. But when you have that glorious day when you actually win the pageant or when you actually compete and everyone looks at you and says, wow, you really went to that competition, you really won, didn't you? Or you really competed and you come back, a new woman. It will be well worth it, believe me. When I won Miss Charity UK, I didn't feel embarrassed for asking people for donations for charity, but at the time it did seem a bit funny. I felt a bit uncomfortable. When I received the sash and the crown and all that honour and prestige, believe me, it was worth it. So don't say it's too expensive. Excuse number 3 is there are too many rounds. And I think that some people fear certain rounds as well. Like for example, with our competition UK's Dazzling Beauty, we have a fitness round at the Surrey Heat that we have coming up on the 13th of May. And I think maybe people are thinking, oh my god, I'm afraid of the fitness round because it's a fitness and dance round. Can I do the fitness and the dance routine? Don't let fear come in your way of being successful. All I remember last time when I did a pageant, one of the pageants I did, is I heard, have fun with it. Even if you don't get the routine, just have fun, show you're having a good time, and believe me, the judges will see that you're having a good time, and they're not going to care so much about your routine, whether it's perfect or not. They're going to care that you are having a great time on that stage and that you don't take yourself too seriously. The most important thing is to shine. If you don't know the routine, if you find it a bit hard, which it won't be too hard anyway for you because you're doing the pageant, you've been given this opportunity, there must be something in you that can do it. If you didn't have what it takes to do it, you wouldn't be in the pageant. So, number one, believe in yourself. And then number two, if you find that you are struggling, like I said to you before, just smile. Just keep that smile on your face. I remember a lady once said, no matter what happens, just keep smiling. If you trip up, smile. If you don't walk the way you want to walk, smile. If your dress is going a bit funny, just smile. Just smile, smile, smile. Smiling is something that can give you that winner crown and that title that you're looking for. So keep that smile on and no one will know that you're not doing as well as you think you're doing. So don't say the rounds are too hard, you can do it. One of the reasons why people do not like to do pageants is because of friends. Sometimes, you know, peer pressure works against you. I have seen a situation where I've been speaking to some girls and some young adults on the street, trying to encourage them to do a pageant. Let's say there's 4 of them. And then there'll be the 1 or 2 that would be interested and be like, oh, I really want to do that. It sounds really, really cool. But then there'll be these 1 or 2 as well that will say, nah, why do you want to do that for? You could never be a model. This is ridiculous. Why do you want to do that? And they believe them. They follow those lies. Or maybe you have family or friends or people on your streets in your neighbourhood or at school that say you could never do it. Your ears are too big, your nose is too big, you're too short. Why do you want to do that anyway? Look, it's time. It's 2012. It's time to let go of those excuses. It's time to not listen to people that say that you can't do it. They are not the ones that dictate to you what you can do in life. A lot of the successful people, look at Jennifer Lopez. Some people look up to her now and think she's a global star. But at the end of the day, she didn't let doubt and unbelief conquer her mind, because if it did, she wouldn't have gone for those auditions. She wouldn't have gone for her dreams and her aspirations. Even when she wasn't allowed to stay in her house because she didn't want to be a lawyer, she still pushed herself to be successful and said, no, I'm not going to just give up just because I've had to leave my house. I'm going to go out there and make it happen. And she did. And I guarantee that if you have that same drive and determination, you will also make it happen too. So enter a beauty pageant, compete where you want to compete, make your dream come true. Don't just limit yourself to following friends, because your friends are not going to be there forever. You're going to have to make your own choices in life. Thank you everybody for watching my video. As you know, my name is Queen Chioma and I'm the pageant director for UK's Dazzling Beauty and a beauty queen, motivational speaker, TV presenter and a singer. Now, all I want you to do is to consider entering in for UK's Dazzling Beauty. We have photo heats which include North London and Glasgow at the moment, and we also have a live heat for Surrey's Dazzling Beauty coming up. And I want you to enter. If you've got what it takes, if you've got the confidence and the charisma, if you're aged between 13 to 17 for teens or 18 to 29 for seniors, then don't hesitate. You need to get yourself into this competition if you've got what it takes, because I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself and take that step. You never know, you might end up having that crown and that title and making your name be known in society. So, thank you very much for watching. Visit the website www.uksdazzlingbeautypageant.co.uk or send us an email to apply or for an info pack, info@uksdazzlingbeauty.co.uk. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Bye!